Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here as we prepare for the YWC pay-per-view known as Money in the Bank. It's where Raw and SmackDown are going to determine who's going to get that illustrious contract that hangs above the ring with an automatic title shot any place they want. I am Christopher Pierce, being joined by Jimmy Bly. And Jimmy, this is definitely a pay-per-view that a lot of people tune into because you never know who might be that one person that's going to grab that briefcase.
Exactly. You have no idea who's going to be. We have 6 individuals that are going to go for this briefcase, try to earn themselves a shot at the YWC Championship, and here comes one of them.
And we've seen individuals ranging from the small athletic to the powerful and large be able to climb the ladder and be able to get that briefcase, so we never really are able to pick a clear favorite in these type of matchups.
Nope. Roman Reigns, and for the first time I think you can hear, we actually have a ring announcer in YWC.
Yeah, we finally didn't have to worry about all of the special effects and everything and the high contracts being paid that we had over in the Charles Robinson School of Wrestling. So we actually are in a semi-decent arena here tonight, and as you said, we're in the Manhattan Center, absolutely.
Yeah. Former home of Monday Night Raw.
All I can say, Jimmy, is I was able to arrange for Kyle Matthews' airplane ticket to be sent to the Bermuda Triangle, and so the fact that the two of us are the only ones at the commentator's booth is glorious.
I know, right? The only general manager of YWC have a split after this one of the things, and he's paying the bottom to go up.
He's very busy trying to find Amelia Earhart.
Glorious one, making his way into the ring here. Now, I heard that Michael Norman had a lot to do with this match, helped setting it up with Kyle Matthews, and I heard that there is actually a special surprise in this matchup.
There's going to be 4 members of Raw and 4 members of SmackDown. This is the 3rd entry from Raw. Y2J, Chris Jericho, who is certainly no stranger when it comes to the ladder match. He actually invented the ladder match. So we're probably, since we've got 3 of the Raw superstars in order here, we're probably going to find out that 4th surprise entry you were just alluding to in just a moment, but I'd say we can't really pick any clear favorites, obviously, but you got to think the experience level is going to go to Y2J, at least so far.
Probably.
Well, looks like I was wrong. We're not going to find out that surprise entry yet, because here comes the first SmackDown entry. The high-flying, and a lot of people consider him a luchador. I kind of do too, even though he's not a masked figure, but definitely a very, yeah, he did, you're right, but a very high talent in Andrade Cien Almas.
Yeah. I would agree that very good high talent here. Don't forget also, with YWC Raw coming out, there really is no Raw or SmackDown anymore. We're just talking about the former brands they used to be on.
Very good point.
Coming out alone and not with Selena Vega. I guess he figures he can do this on his own.
Well, this is actually one of those few kind of matchups where you kind of have to do it on your own. We have seen a couple of times where people have won Money in the Bank briefcase matches with the help of someone on the outside, but more often than not, you basically need your fellow competitors to clear the ring for you to be able to have a shot at that briefcase.
Awesome! Very true. Speaking of briefcase winners, here comes one of them.
A-lister, The Miz. Yeah, you're right. I mean, The Miz, a former Money in the Bank briefcase winner. As a matter of fact, I believe so far he is the only one that's come out that has previously won this matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. And so he talks about Jericho's experience from his experience as well.
Well, The Miz not only has experience, he's an ultimate opportunist, which is exactly the kind of mentality you need to have in this kind of a matchup.
Yeah.
Well, how about this? I mean, we definitely know about the high-flying athletic ability of Shelton Benjamin. We've seen what he's been able to do in Money in the Bank ladder matches, and here he is tonight. I mean, this is going to be kind of fun to see some of these guys that we know have this high-flying athletic ability, see what they're going to be able to do. Sometimes it's not always about the briefcase. Sometimes these guys take these ladders and they take all of these weapons around the ring and they make the strangest inventions.
Oh. Speaking of Flyer Food Store, as we talked about earlier, Rey Mysterio making his, I think it's YWC debut.
I think you're right, and as I said before, size doesn't really matter in this matchup. He's probably the smallest participant in this matchup here, and maybe it also could help him stay under the radar. People may not notice him as much, and he might be able to sneak up the ladder quickly and get the briefcase before anybody even notices.
Yeah, you never know. The ultimate underdog. Oh, are we going to see this now? Who is this? We're still missing one person.
Yeah, it's our 8th and final participant.
Who's it going to be?
Oh ho ho!
What?
They're going crazy in the Manhattan Center. It's the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels! And who will ever forget that amazing ladder match that took place between Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho and that other promotion that will not be named. And we're going to see the two of them go head-to-head tonight, along with 6 other competitors in a Money in the Bank ladder match.
Absolutely. Shawn Michaels in the business.
I think our budget has definitely gone up. We're in a much better venue. We still have our pyro. We got a ring announcer. Rey Mysterio makes his debut, and we've been able to get Shawn Michaels to come back.
And Roman Reigns just took out somebody with one flying leap. How are we even going to... How are we even going to cover all of this?
That's a very good question. I'm not really sure. I think probably we're going to have to wait until the ring gets clear to some of these competitors before we can really focus in on where the important fight's going on. A couple of competitors already outside the ring. I believe that's Roman Reigns with The Miz.
It seems like it.
Shawn Michaels and Rey Mysterio on the near side. Reigns and Miz on the far side. Looks like that's, I think that's Chris Jericho and Shelton Benjamin locking up, and now Jericho deposited to the outside. And now we've got it one-on-one in the inside of the ring. That's Bobby Roode and Andrade Cien Almas as the other 6 competitors outside the ring. There's no countouts, no disqualifications. The only way you win this, you put a ladder in the middle of the ring, climb up the ladder, and retrieve that briefcase.
Absolutely.
You also got to wonder what our 2 champions are thinking right now. Obviously, you got to think they have a vested interest in watching this matchup, seeing which particular brand of wrestler gets that briefcase, whether it be Raw or SmackDown.
Again, like I said, brands really don't matter much anymore. But Roman Reigns with the ladder in the ring already. And who's that? I think that's Bobby Roode looking at it now. What's he going to do? Oh, he just nailed somebody.
The ladder, not only the venue to get up and get that briefcase, but also can be used as a weapon, as you see Bobby Roode doing that right there. Looks like he just slammed it down on the knee of Andrade Cien Almas. And again, right to the back of the leg.
Yep. White ring and then a superstar with white tights. It's pretty hard to make out.
At least Sheamus isn't in this matchup, or we'd never see him.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. You know, we got 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches tonight. We got the YWC Championship match. We got freaking Got the Intercontinental Championship match. We've got Tag Team Championship matches.
So I think what you're trying to say is we've got a lot to cover tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Keep the coffee hot.
Keep the coffee hot, the pancakes coming.
Was that a glorious DDT I think Bobby Roode just hit on Roman Reigns? I think it was.
It's very possible. Roman was rolled out to the outside. I don't know where Rey Mysterio's going. He just set the ladder up. Rey Mysterio just set the ladder up and then was left, and here comes Shawn Michaels.
Well, this is one of those matchups where you literally have to have your head on a swivel. You have to keep an eye on the opponents around you, see where everybody is, and at the same time, keep your eyes on that ladder that's positioned right now in the center of the ring and make sure that nobody's attempted to climb it. Look at Rey! Rey Mysterio already up there trying to get this over with early.
Yep, Rey Mysterio's looking at it. No one's stopping him. No one really sees. Shawn Michaels, I think,
nobody's noticing. Oh,
there's
Almas sees him.
Yep. Andrade Cien Almas.
Shots to the lower back of Mysterio, and now Shawn Michaels just threw Almas over the rope. Oh, look at this. Trying to push the ladder over, and Rey's dangling. Oh, electric chair. Oh, my goodness. Rey Mysterio was literally dangling, holding on to the briefcase like a piñata. That's not a racist joke.
Wow, sir.
Ooh! Suplex there on the outside. Roman Reigns. I think that was to Chris Jericho. Have to say, there's a couple of guys that have spent most of this match on the outside rather than inside the ring. And I'm not exactly sure that's the best strategy. Oh! Someone just got nailed between the eyes. I think that was that Shawn Michaels? It's hard to tell. Shelton Benjamin on the far side trying to gather himself. Someone just got deposited out there. Rey Mysterio. And there goes Andrade Cien Almas. And I think Roman Reigns
who's that in the ring? Is that Bobby Roode?
That's Bobby Roode. Oh! Roman Reigns just deposited, I believe that's the Miz, into the steel ring steps. Oh, look at Shelton Benjamin on the outside. There's very little padding out there, and he just sent Almas down into that padded concrete. Look at Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns up at the top of the ladder. And Shelton Benjamin trying to cut him off. Reigns is dangling. And got caught by, I think that was the Miz.
Well, so much action to cover. All six superstars are in the ring.
Shawn Michaels with a nice move there off the top rope. Like it was a Hurricane Rana into a power bomb. And like you said, Jimmy, it's just so difficult to focus on one particular thing because there's action all over the place, both inside and outside of the ring.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Roman Reigns now with the ladder in hand. Oh, it just got clocked by the Miz. And the Miz, with the running boot to Roman Reigns. Oh, and now what's the Miz setting up for here? Oh, looking for a skull-crushing finale right in the center of the ring.
Right on Roman Reigns as well. Roman, that could have just put Roman out of it now. Now here comes Andrade Cien Almas setting the ladder up. Here he goes.
Almost nobody there.
Oh, here comes Jericho.
And Shawn Michaels.
He's going to watch him. Oh, there they go. Jericho trying to throw the ladder away, and he does. Andrade hanging on to it.
Because Shawn Michaels trying to grab Almas's foot. Oh, a power bomb by Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
Oh! A hip toss by Shawn Michaels to Roman Reigns, and Reigns, his lower back just landed on that ladder. Now Mysterio's got the ladder. Oh, as soon as I say that, he gets his clock cleaned by HBK. Get Shelton Benjamin squaring off with Chris Jericho on the far side, swinging neck breaker on the outside. And The Miz with the corner clothesline.
He's walking over to the ladder, picking it up. So the superstars fight on the outside.
Yeah, Bobby Roode.
His opportunity.
Oh, there's Rey Mysterio over there. I didn't even see him. I didn't know that he had rolled out to the outside the ring. And now The Miz. Look at this. Ever the opportunist, The Miz. He's got his hands on the briefcase.
Here comes Mysterio and White. Oh, I almost said Y2J. Here comes Mysterio and freaking Shawn Michaels.
Oh, Jericho nearly fell right there. Oh, hanging on to the briefcase. Michaels continuing to try and get Chris Jericho down. Finally, Chris Jericho's grip released, and oh! Bobby Roode pushing Chris Jericho off the ladder. Now look at this. Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode's got his hands on the briefcase, but Michaels going to stop him.
He's trying.
He couldn't push the ladder. He couldn't push the ladder over.
He's trying. Wow, Roode has really got some firm feet there.
Yes, he does.
Keeping the ladder planted. Bobby Roode, he's trying. Shawn Michaels is trying.
Shawn Michaels, and I think he gave... Bobby Roode got it! Wow! Bobby Roode, the glorious one, is Mr. Money in the Bank.
Bobby Roode with the Mr. Money in the Bank. Our first match on the way, and our second one is coming up next. I don't know, Christopher. This is going to be a very interesting match.
Well, let's not forget, YWC paved the way with the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match, and then that brand that will not be named took our idea, but...
Yeah.
Remember that very first one that we had, and that was absolutely brutal, to be honest. And now we're getting set for our second one ever in YWC history.
Yep, and here comes Alexa Bliss. Again, from the Raw side, even though the brands don't matter, from the Raw side, you get Alexa Bliss.
I'm really confused why Kyle Matthews decided to go to the Bermuda Triangle to find Amelia Earhart when we've got Alexa Bliss here.
I know, right?
It just doesn't make sense to me. But anyway. Wow, this is going to be interesting. If I'm not mistaken, Jimmy, I think this is another debut here tonight on YWC.
Absolutely, Ember Moon making her YWC debut.
Well, we've seen in normal competition, Ember Moon never afraid to go up to the top rope to deliver her finisher, the Eclipse, so you got to think that the willingness to go up to the heights is going to play into her playbook here with having to ascend a ladder. And talk about the power game. And you know, Jimmy, a lot of people might look at Nia Jax and think she's at a disadvantage because she might not be quite as agile as some of the other competitors in the ring. But, you know, I look at another Money in the Bank ladder match where Kane was the biggest participant, and he is a former Money in the Bank briefcase holder, so you can't take Nia Jax, even though her big strength is power. You can't take her out as a factor of possibly winning this matchup. Oh, wait a minute. Did I say power?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Well, Ronda Rousey obviously looking for some redemption, which she could begin the road to tonight. Of course, back at our last pay-per-view, tapping out to Asuka with the Women's Championship on the line. If Ronda Rousey wins the briefcase here tonight, she could, anytime she wants to, cash in on Asuka.
That's a good point. I mean, Ronda Rousey failed in her attempt at Survivor Series to get the championship belt. So, here she comes with another opportunity, which she could cash in at any time if she wins.
But you got to think, too, this is not a normal one-on-one grappling matchup. Ronda Rousey is a former MMA fighter in UFC. She's never been in an environment like a ladder match, so you got to wonder if that lack of experience is going to be a problem for her.
It's very possible. All right, Becky Lynch here. She was also a competitor in the first ever Women's Money in the Bank match.
Yes, she was. Well, Charlotte Flair, the daughter of Ric Flair, the Nature Boy. We talk about ultimate opportunists, and her father, the dirtiest player at the game, always took an advantage wherever he could see it. You got to wonder if maybe he gave his daughter a little bit of a pre-match pep talk, a little bit of strategy here before coming out for this matchup tonight.
You never know. Oh, and it's and the brand that shall not be named is the winner of that first ever Women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella. She was also the first ever Raw YWC Raw Women's Champion. Can't forget about that.
Yeah, the only difference is the brand that shall not be named's actual first Women's Money in the Bank ladder match winner was actually James Ellsworth, so.
Oh, that's a good point.
Well, to me, Naomi kind of makes me think of Kofi Kingston in a way. The way that she is able to invent ways of utilizing the environment around her. And I gotta think that tonight, with ladders surrounding the ring, we're gonna see some pretty extraordinary stuff from Naomi.
Absolutely, I agree with that. And you never know what exactly is gonna happen either.
Michael, I gotta ask, or I'm sorry, Jimmy, I gotta ask you a question.
Who am I?
Do you feel the glow? I've obviously had some of the glow because I can't remember names now.
Ronda Rousey taking, who is that? I can't quite tell. Is that Naomi? Nope, that's somebody. Oh, that's Ember Moon.
It's Ember Moon, yeah.
Right outside of the ring already.
Naomi is inside the ring, has Carmella up, was looking for a suplex. Carmella counters it with an inverted atomic drop, it looked like. Got Nia Jax on the outside with, I believe that's Charlotte.
Charlotte, yeah. Becky Lynch and
Alexa Bliss. Right now you've got basically 4 one-on-ones going on here, but only one of them inside the ring. Ooh, stiff kick there by Naomi. Ooh, and a nice head scissors takedown by Naomi, and now looks like she's got Carmella in a bit of a submission. That's not going to win the matchup, though. Of course, if you incapacitate your opponent for long enough, that certainly could help out in the long run. Ooh! Naomi hitting hard outside the ring here. And I don't know about you, but I'm just waiting for that moment when Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax lock up.
Yeah. Trying to see here. Ronda rolls to the outside of the ring. Becky goes outside, leaving one person in the ring alone. Oh, which is now Becky Lynch.
Now Becky Lynch. It was Alexa. Now it's Becky. And now there's nobody. Oh, wait, no, Sheamus is still in there.
Somewhere. He's in there somewhere.
He's in there somewhere. We'll find him. He and Paige are some. No, Paige is in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it had to be Paige.
Right now, all 8 of our competitors outside of the ring. And now it looks like Ember Moon just deposited in. Oh, did you just see Ronda Rousey? Ribs right up there on the guardrail, courtesy of Becky Lynch. And now a suplex. That's Alexa Bliss in the ring with Ember Moon. And Ember with double knees in the corner. So far, none of these women have ventured out to get a ladder to position into the ring, which I find very interesting. Oh, I don't know what Ember was going for there. Looked like some kind of a flying clothesline in the corner. Alexa Bliss able to sidestep.
Got 4, almost 5. Oh, now we have 4 competitors in the ring now. Ronda Rousey, one of them. I think Carmella is the other, who just is about to get thrown out. Yep.
And does get thrown out.
Then Naomi leaves the ring. That leaves just Ronda Rousey and another competitor in there.
And here comes the ladder. Nia Jax going to be the first one to introduce it. Now Rousey's got the ladder.
Ronda Rousey says, "Thank you very much."
Well, Ronda Rousey looks like she spent an awful lot of time in Home Depot. She's very handy with a ladder, it appears.
And I just set it down after you said that.
Ooh, Becky Lynch deposited to the outside, and now Carmella's got the ladder. Well, she did. Oh, wow, Nia Jax. Oh, my goodness. She just flattened both Carmella and Charlotte with that ladder. And look at this. Nia Jax going to be the first one to ascend to try and get that briefcase.
Absolutely, here she comes, and she got... Oh, how's anyone going to try to knock that ladder over?
Yeah, Carmella's trying. I'm not sure she's going to be able to. I think she's going to need someone to help.
She couldn't. She definitely is going to need somebody to help here. Unless she wants to just try to climb up. There she goes.
Yep,
she's going to climb the ladder.
Yep. Oh, well, that'll do it. Head right down on the steel ladder. Oh, and Nia Jax. Oh, right on Ember Moon. Ouch.
Yeah. Ember Moon, and who is that?
I believe that's Alexa Bliss.
Bliss, yeah.
Look at Carmella. Oh, Carmella. Oh, no, the ladder got knocked out. Oh, and a power bomb by Rousey.
And now Charlotte goes for it.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah. This is definitely getting
Oh, look out on the near side. Oh my goodness. That was Naomi face first into the steel steps, courtesy of Becky Lynch. And Becky Lynch just tripped. She pulled a Titus O'Neil, except she didn't go into the ring. Oh, Rousey.
Nia Jax threw Rousey outside the ring, and now look at, and now Naomi hitting Nia Jax with the ladder belt, knocking her out of the ring, while Charlotte's going ham on Alexa Bliss in the corner, and meanwhile outside Carmella is stalking Ember Moon, and what a super kick!
Man. Uh-oh, she's got Ember Moon up. What is she Plenty to do with just back first onto the top of that guardrail. Oh, and driving Ember Moon into the steel steps.
There's no telling how much Nia Jax has fiddled around with that lock up there. So whoever can climb the ladder next could very possibly win the match thanks to Nia Jax.
You're absolutely right. I mean, it took Carmella an awful lot of time to get Nia Jax down from the top of the ladder. So absolutely right. There's a combination lock up there that these women and the men had to do in the previous matchup to get the briefcase unlocked.
Because we're not just that brand that shall not be named. We like to make our money to make matches just a little more complicated.
I mean, we don't even basically give away who the winner is until it actually happens. We don't hard cam on the briefcase saying, this is who's going to be your winner, folks.
Yep. We don't have predetermined winners.
Well, right now, I don't know who would be in line to be the winner because nobody seems like they're interested to climb up the ladder.
And I just say that like 4 women get in the ring.
Then they all look at the ladder and then they walk away.
Yep.
Yep, that's a ladder.
Double team Becky Lynch out there. What's Ember Moon thinking?
Looking to the outside and oh!
She may not have got all of it, but she got a little bit of it.
Well, she got a little bit of it, but I think she got just as much
Charlotte.
floor as she did Becky Lynch. Oh, you're right. Charlotte up there at the top. Nia Jax trying to stop her.
Jax hitting her in the back. Well, she stopped her for now, at least.
Charlotte releasing her grip and oh!
Oh!
Wow, that's a bad fall, worse landing for Charlotte. And now the ladder taken out of play again.
We forgot about our springy ladders. They're ladders that are made of springs.
Yo-yo ladders. They bounce back to you.
And Carmella just tosses the ladder out of the ring and taunts.
And the ladder is eliminated from the Battle Royal. Ooh. And Rousey depositing Carmella back into the ring. Okay, I was trying to figure out. I only saw 7 competitors. Ember Moon is on the right side trying to recompose herself as Alexa Bliss just got driven into the steel steps. Boy, that's the second competitor that Becky Lynch has sent into the steel steps. Ember Moon was the first.
Oh, what a super kick by Carmella to Ronda Rousey.
Becky Lynch bringing the ladder back into the ring, and then Carmella says, thank you, I'll take it instead.
I would laugh so hard if she just threw it back out.
And now a fight for the ladder. Uh-oh, Rousey has it, and says, nope, I don't need a ladder.
I mean, she's right, but maybe not in this situation.
And now everyone leaves the ring, and the ladder is lonely.
One is the loneliest number.
Oh, look at this. Ember Moon now has the ladder. And she's not exactly sure what to do with it.
Oh, there she goes.
There she goes. Sets it up in the middle of the ring. And there's nobody in the ring right now. This is Ember's moment. I don't think anybody sees her.
No, they're all outside battling.
Somebody's got to take notice. Ember Moon's up there by herself. Nobody's even in the ring close enough to stop her. And Ember Moon's got it.
Wow. Ember Moon out of nowhere.
Well, I mean, what did I say in the men's matchup? You have to have your head on a swivel. All the other 7 competitors were more interested on what was going on outside the ring. Never saw Ember Moon slide in and get the briefcase.
Yep. And so Ember Moon is now next Money in the Bank. Well, now that we got the Money in the Bank matches out of the way, time for our actual championship matches.
I hope Asuka was watching.
Yeah, really. All right, I believe up next is our Tag Team Championship match, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest-reigning tag champs and feel the power! It's a new day! Yes, it is!
Here come the challengers. All 3 members.
Throw me a pancake!
New Day.
Throw me a pancake! pancake, please! I don't think
The
they see
New
me.
Day. Nope, probably not, because we're not even out there. We're behind the scenes.
So,
commentating this.
long
Commentating
distance pancake.
Well, we saw that the B team managed to capture the YWC Tag Team Championship. And what was it, a tornado tag match, right?
Yep.
This is just a normal tag match. Let's see what the champions can do.
I would also like to point out that in our last two pay-per-views, Sheamus is 0 for 3. He teamed with Samoa Joe, didn't win the tag team titles in our last pay-per-view, and he didn't win either of the ladder matches that we just had.
Yep.
Well, I'm not sure just how at home the B team's gonna feel here. I mean, we talked about, with their kind of rah intro when we were in the Charles Robinson Wrestling School. It was kind of like a high school environment, felt like it was home turf for them. Now we're inside the Manhattan Center. It doesn't quite fit.
No, probably not. I don't think that's going to stop them. You see them with the YWC Tag Team Championship.
Well, I mean, the B team certainly solidifying themselves as a team that has to be taken seriously with the fact they were able to beat such a formidable team like Samoa Joe and Sheamus, but now we're going to see what happens when they go up against a team that is well meshed, that has been together for a while in the New Day.
Yeah.
Looks like it'll
Dallas, nothing starting off.
be... Yep.
And Xavier Woods already out there with the trombone.
Well, I was talking to the New Day earlier backstage, and they said that they definitely have a lot of respect for the B team, but they definitely say that the B in B team stands for Bootios.
Or just booty. They say don't be booty.
Ooh! And right there, B stands for broken back, as Bo Dallas just had his back broken on the ring.
I see Bo Dallas here in trouble. Biggie, I keep wanting to say Biggie Langston. That is his.
So do I. I was about to say it too, actually.
That's his real name. I mean, we can call him that. Biggie Langston. That's technically what he is. It's just, while he was in that brand that shall not be named, they made him drop his last name for some stupid reason.
And you gotta think that also in
Kofi Kingston.
I gotta think that also in this matchup, something that might play into the favor of the New Day is the fact they do have Xavier Woods on the outside and Francesca too.
Yep, that's very true. That the B team can't kind of. So right now, the New Day is just keeping Bo Dallas in their corner.
Oh wow! What an uppercut by Kofi Kingston.
But it's exactly what they need to do.
Exactly
keep him
right.
Isolated. Keep him away from his partner. Curtis Axel can't do anything about this. He's not legally, anyways.
Well, bear in mind too that
Bo Dallas.
there is champion's advantage in this type of a matchup.
That's true. And exactly when the titles be a count out of submission. Wow, these strong Irish whips. As here goes Xavier Woods again with the trombone. Another tag to Big E Langston.
Oh, what's this gonna be? Spear in the corner and then a double team. And there's a suplex.
Kind of bad. They put Curtis Axel right next to his teammate.
You're right. I noticed that too.
Oh, what a drop kick by Curtis Axel.
Oh, and again, right to that midsection of Curtis Axel.
Yeah, I hope Curtis didn't have a big dinner.
If he did, it probably would have been all over Big E's face on that last spear.
All down his back. Good suplex there.
Bo Dallas wanting the tag.
Curtis Axel, he was crawling for it, but Big E stopped it, and now back in their corner again.
And here comes Kingston off the tag. Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Kick right to the side of the face.
And we all know what We all know how that stuff goes.
Curtis Axel, though, nice stiff boot, drops Kofi Kingston, now working on the right arm. And look at this.
Out of the leg.
Trying to take away the high-flying ability of Kofi Kingston.
Oh.
I thought Kofi might have been going for a cover right there.
I was thinking that too. Keeping him in the corner. Look at this, another tag to Big E. Strong arm up into the corner. Oh, God, man, I feel so bad for Curtis Axel right now.
I'm about to write some obituaries for his ribs. And now Big E starting to feel jiggy.
Hype the crowd up a little bit. Yep. Hyping the crowd up. I don't know why Curtis didn't try to tag in Bo right there. He was right there. A kick to the gut. And what a neck breaker. It's almost like a reverse stunner.
Hey, by the way, as well, let's give a big hello to Ernest Wright. First time we've actually seen him in the ring here tonight.
I know, that's a good point. Yep.
Can't wait to see what bump he takes this pay-per-view.
Yeah, right? And he'll during the don't forget, during the women's championship match, it is a steel cage match.
First time ever, I believe, on YWC. I think we've had a Hell in a Cell match, but I don't think we've ever had a steel cage match for the women.
I think we'll have Ernest right at ringside, but I don't think he'll be in the match per se, like in the ring. I don't know. He'll just kind of be guarding that. He'll be guarding the cell door.
Yeah, we can't put a zebra in a cage. Peter will come after us.
Yep. Throwing Big E here on Bo Dallas. Oh!
And look, just limp as a dish rag. Bo Dallas falling to the outside.
Referee up to a 2 count.
Now remember, this would play into the advantage of the B team. They can't lose their titles on a count out. Oh, not again. Oh my goodness.
Oh, they're just punishing Bo Dallas.
Well, we know the New Day like pancakes. I didn't know they try to turn their competitors into ones.
Referee begins his count again. And every time Big E throws him into the ring, that'll reset the count.
Yep.
Battling on the outside here. These guys can't get counted out. Big E's got to remember that.
Yeah,
can't
Big
get
E's
counted out here.
Yeah, he's gotta keep his mind on what's at stake here, and that's the tag team titles. Oh, reverse DDT on the outside.
Yeah, Bo Dallas. You know, there's a spot I think we missed during the the Money in the Bank match. Somebody went through the barricade on the outside. I saw them in between matches repairing the barricade. Somebody went through it. I don't know exactly who, but I know somebody did.
Oh, I never even saw that.
I don't see. It's even hard for the commentators to keep an eye on the action.
It really is. I mean, when in those kind of matchups where there's so many competitors and chaos happening at every corner of the ring, it's very difficult to keep up with what's going on.
Yep.
Maybe Sheamus could tell us who it was.
Yeah, he was in the ring.
He was there.
What a DDT to the leg of Big E, trying to take out the power. Take out the legs, you take out the power.
But I'm finding this very interesting because really there's been a couple of times, but for the most part, the B team hasn't been able to mount a whole lot of offense.
Yeah, that's true. As you see this now, Curtis Axel's setting up for something here. Oh, what's this? Neck breaker.
Oh!
Oh!
Almost looked like a modified Crossroads cover.
Yeah, it really did. And Kofi Kingston saving the matchup. Oh, and the B team not gonna make him pay for it.
Now I'm in a 2-on-1. Oh! Future shock DDT by Bo Dallas. That's probably not what the move's called for him, but I've seen Drew McIntyre do it before, and it's actually almost like a modified Dirty Deeds as well.
I was gonna say that. It looked like the Dirty Deeds.
Oh, cover here by Big E.
Goes for the, and Curtis kicks out at 2. Bo Dallas didn't look in any hurry. I think he had a little more confidence that his teammate would kick out.
Now Axel on the outside. I'm not sure what Bo's doing. Oh, and now Big E on the wrong side of the ring. Oh! Well,
Oh, what a DDT reversal by Big E.
that takes care of Bo Dallas. I believe Curtis Axel is the legal member for the B team right now.
Yeah, he is. Curtis Axel and Big E are the two legal participants. Oh, and Big E looked like he was maybe going to go for a big ending, but reversal by Curtis Axel.
And I don't understand why Big E's continuing the fight on the outside, because even if he gets back in the ring and Curtis Axel doesn't... Oh!
Oh! And Big E's been busted open. I don't know if we can see it, but he's been busted open. And that headshot off the steel post didn't help anything.
Not at all.
Big E has been in this match longer than Kofi Kingston has. Same as Curtis Axel.
It's a very good point. So you got to think that if either one of them get to their corner, that's going to give me a advantage. Feet on the ropes, ref.
Kofi Kingston able to break it up.
Yeah, I don't think Ernest Wright even saw the feet on the ropes. And now...
Bo Dallas better get out of the ring. Oh, Bo Dallas, I think he was going to go teach Kofi Kingston a lesson, but then thought better of it.
I was trying to figure out where Curtis Axel was going. It looked like he was going to go after Kofi Kingston, and then realized, oh wait, he's not the legal participant.
Oh, what's this?
Oh!
Ooh! You're going to taunt right in front of Kofi Kingston.
I think Kofi Kingston just whispered something in his ear.
Maybe to do. Pog said, pancakes.
Well, apparently the power of pancakes helped Curtis Axel with a neck breaker right there.
Ooh.
Now, if I was Curtis Axel, I'd be trying to... Okay.
That didn't work out well.
Little showboating never helps anyone.
Right into a belly-to-belly suplex.
Ooh, jawbreaker though.
Good.
And a drop kick.
Oh, I thought the Big E tagged in Kofi Kingston there.
Yeah, I thought so too. It would have been smart to do so. Big E has absorbed a lot of punishment in this matchup.
Uh-oh. Curtis Axel setting up for it again. Setting up for it again.
Oh, and he hits it again.
God.
That's got to be it. That's got to do it.
Here he comes.
One. Oh.
And Kofi Kingston right there breaks it up.
I think Kofi thought the exact same thing I thought, that it was going to be over.
Absolutely.
Big E fighting back. Kofi Kingston got deposited to the outside. It's now 2-on-1 inside the ring. Stiff shots to the ribs.
Nobody's for Big E to tag in right now. Too bad you couldn't use that. Too bad you couldn't use that Freebird rule in the middle of a match.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Axel with a cover. Kofi distracted the referee for a brief moment, and I think that might have just been enough for Big E to get the shoulder up at 2.
Sleeper hold here.
Well, Big E already busted open, so probably wouldn't take much to have him pass out here.
You can definitely see it coming down his head right now. Oh, Big E.
I have to say, I'm a little surprised with the way they've got Big E on the ropes that Axel hasn't tagged in the freshman Bo Dallas, and, well...
He got called the powerhouse or nothing.
And here comes Kofi Kingston.
Who does nothing.
I'm not sure why Kofi's just standing there. There we go. Oh, Kofi. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
He's getting up. He's getting up. He's waiting for him to get up.
Someone call LaGuardia. Air Kofi, and he missed. Curtis Axel just slapped Kofi Kingston out of the sky.
Fighting once again on the outside of the ring. Not good for the New Day.
Ooh, reverse DDT. And Kofi just showed the world how to run in a circle. Oh, look at this. Exchange of chops. Kofi deposited back into the ring. I still think Curtis Axel needs to tag Bo Dallas in.
Oh, look at this. Oh, he's setting up Kofi. Setting up Kofi.
And, oh my goodness.
Right
He's going to
there.
go for a cover. Looks like he's trying to get into the center of the ring. Shoots the half.
Come over and goes for the cover.
One,
referee getting in
two,
a better position, and Biggie.
Oh, and look at Big E just taking Curtis Axel down. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh! Dallas with a neck breaker.
Big E rolls out. That gives the B. I almost said the B day.
The B day. The three greatest days in history: VE Day, VJ Day, and B Day.
Yep. Curtis Axel now deposits Kofi Kingston throat first on the top rope.
It's a birthday, yes it is.
Shut up. Giving Seth Cole future ideas for tag teams.
Oh yeah, right. Oh man.
That sounds like a good parody name. All Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas have to do is find a third B+ player and just freaking and they call themselves make fun of the New Day. Like we had the New Day, the Old Day, and then the B Day.
Well, Heath Slater's got kids, so.
True.
Nice snapmare takedown there by Curtis Axel. Gotta give Curtis a lot of credit. He's been in this matchup the most of the two members of the B team, and he's been able to stick with it pretty well, but now...
Uh-oh.
Boom, boom, boom! Trouble in Paradise!
Oh, Trouble in Paradise.
Sounds like Kyle Matthews in the Bermuda Triangle. Cover!
Goes for the pin here, Bo Dallas in.
2, and kick out at 2. Wow.
I thought that Big E got him, but no, he missed, and Bo Dallas saved it. And now look at Kofi telling Bo Dallas, bring it, come on.
Just egging Bo Dallas to get into the ring. Axel swung into the corner. Now sent out. What's Kofi looking for here? Oh! Clothesline off the top and a huge drop kick. Kofi's feeling it.
Oh, Bo wanted to tag in.
Now Kofi
Chain
Kingston.
wrestling here. Twisting the neck of Curtis Axel.
Sending him, hard into the corner. Oh, and a monkey flip.
Oh, look at this. Bo Dallas says the referee distracted.
Cross body.
Bo Dallas says the referee distracted. Here comes. 1, 2.
Oh, you can't get much closer than that.
Yeah, Curtis Axel can definitely thank his partner.
Absolutely. I think Xavier just dropped Francesca.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. A little bit reversed, but Midnight Express.
So nice, we'll show it twice. Or 3 times.
3 times is the chart. Now Big E goes for the pin.
Kofi Kingston cutting off Bo Dallas, and they got him!
The New Day is the new champion.
Happy B-Day!
Shut up.
Well, there's gonna be pancakes tonight. Oh my goodness, look at...
Wow, what a bloody...
Man. Blood, sweat, and tears. But the end result is championship gold for the New Day. What a battle.
Absolutely. Well, we have our first title change of the evening. Will there be more to come? That's going to be the question. And I think up next is our YWC Women's Championship match.
Yep,
Nope, I
it
lied.
definitely looks like it.
It's the Intercontinental
Them are the two ugliest women I've ever seen in my life.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And the score is the
Tell
Intercontinental
me, how did you afford JoJo?
I'm not really sure. I'm not the financial advisor of YWC, so I would have no clue.
Wow. I didn't realize Cesaro was that white.
Maybe he's been hiding in the ring too, who knows?
Well, in any case, we have Cesaro, one half of the bar, coming down to take on Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship.
The Swiss Superman, probably pound for pound one of the strongest men on the YWC roster. And of course, we saw our first at the last pay-per-view saw the first since the brand split was basically dissolved. Saw the first Intercontinental matchup between Dolph Ziggler and Jeff Hardy. Of course, Ziggler coming out on top in that, and now having to put his title on the line again.
Was a very short match, my man.
Yeah, you're right, it was.
Got a bit of a new Intercontinental Championship belt design here.
Well, to what you alluded to, Jimmy, it was basically all Dolph Ziggler in that matchup between himself and Hardy. Hardy, very little offense at all. But I kind of think it's not going to be a smooth sailing in this matchup against Cesaro.
I hope Jeff Hardy wasn't like he was in that one match with his name in TNA.
Oh, Lord.
Things are exactly what they... Oh, okay, sorry.
Introducing the challenger.
Dolph Ziggler, Cesaro, Ernest Wright rings the bell, and we're underway. Wow!
Right out of the gate, a gutbuster by Cesaro. And remember back when we had Dolph Ziggler and Jeff Hardy going against each other, we said that their wrestling styles were somewhat similar. I think we can definitely say there's two unique style of wrestlers in the ring now, Cesaro with the power game.
Absolutely. The forearm there by Cesaro trying to Irish whip. Oh, hard Irish whip into the corner there.
And now Cesaro just wrenching on the neck of Dolph Ziggler.
Boy, Seth, it seems like we've almost been at this for almost like 2 days now.
Yeah, it does. Time flies when you're having fun.
I know, right? Ooh, good flying forearm there by Dolph Ziggler.
These fans put out a chant not too long ago of Fight Forever. I didn't know that they actually meant it.
Yeah, right? Dolph Ziggler, oh, in the middle of a taunt. Just gets beaten up by Cesaro. Ooh, rear chin lock here. Going into some grapple wrestling.
Yeah, Cesaro doing his best to ground Dolph Ziggler, who isn't afraid to do some of those high-flying moves. Ziggler very athletic, and that might actually be the advantage he has to counter the power of Cesaro. That'll also help to counter it. Nice neck breaker there.
Yeah, good swinging neck breaker by
Covered.
Ziggler goes for the pin.
To retain his championship, and
Not even a 1 count.
yeah, Ernest Wright never even got down to the mat.
Here's the gut and another neck breaker.
And that was one almost where Cesaro, the back of his neck, hit the shoulder of Dolph Ziggler more than making contact with the canvas.
I was gonna say, where was Dolph Ziggler?
He's
trying
lost,
to
he's
go
lost.
there?
He doesn't know where he's going. Kick
Oh,
out by
look at that,
Cesaro.
Kick out.
And he swats Dolph Ziggler out of the air.
And throws him right into the corner. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Wow, that looks like a reverse scoop slam.
Yeah.
And Cesaro fighting back now.
Oh,
an
European uppercut.
Oh God, I've never been on the receiving end of one of those, but I don't want to. That just looks painful.
Tell you what, after the pay-per-view, I'll get Cesaro to give you one. Oh, there's a cover.
Only one count. Right. Actually, got a one count this time.
Oh!
Oh, famouser.
That might be setting him up for the zigzag. And he hits it!
Zigzag to Cesaro.
That's gotta be it. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Oh my God, Cesaro got his shoulder up.
Wow.
And Dolph Ziggler said, "What? I put away Matt Hardy with that, or not Matt Hardy. I put away Jeff Hardy with that."
Some Hardy, King Maxim.
Oh, what's Ziggler thinking? Oh. Dolph Ziggler is definitely the king of repeating moves.
And a second one.
Now taunting the crowd.
Ziggler definitely feels this matchup is now in his favor, but...
Oh,
well, as soon as I say that.
Stop jinxing everybody.
I know, it happens sometimes. Oh my
God,
goodness.
What an uppercut, and Cesaro goes for the cover.
Lights out. Oh my goodness, and a kick out at 2 by Ziggler.
What has become of this world?
It's the fight forever chant. I'm telling you, it's affected everything.
Oh, what's Cesaro thinking here?
Oh,
is he going for the sharpshooter?
For the sharpshooter, and he's got it locked in right in the center. Right in the center of the ring.
Ernest Wright. He's got it. Is he gonna tap? Is Ziggler gonna tap out? Oh, he's Ziggler tapped.
He tapped out. New champion.
Cesaro takes the championship.
Well, both these men hit each other with their finishing moves, could not put each other away. Cesaro with the submission is able to force the now former champion to tag out, and some nice sportsmanship here. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Maybe not.
Oh, Ziggler.
The Swiss Superman just got hit in his dynamic duo.
I knew you were going to say that. Dang it. Well, up next, I think now, is our Women's Championship match. And well, after that, I hope that this match goes a lot smoother than the last one. I believe it's the debut of the YWC.
The following contest is a steel cage match.
Yep, steel cage.
For the Women's Championship.
I'm on my own against the wall.
And again, like we alluded to earlier, we have had women inside Hell in a Cell here on YWC. This is the first time we've ever had the steel cage stipulation.
Well, wait, one of YWC's newest signees, Amy Winter, making her way down to the very excitedly, of course, making her official debut here. And what a debut it will be, making Asuka the women's champion.
Of course, we know Asuka tapped out Ronda Rousey back in Survivor Series. A lot of people shocked about that. So Amy Winter definitely has a hard task ahead of her here, but maybe in a match where pins and submissions aren't necessarily needed to be able to have the title change hands, maybe that'll play into her favor.
Very true. Amy Winter, a very, 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 very close friend to YWC chairman Michael Norman.
Left out of there.
Yeah. Here comes our women's champion.
And of course, you gotta think that someone else who's gonna be keeping a very close eye on this matchup would be Ember Moon.
Oh yeah, with her winning the Money in the Bank. With her winning the Women's Money in the Bank earlier, she definitely gotta keep an eye out for this one. Same thing with Bobby Roode with the next match with Seth Rollins and Finn Balor.
Absolutely, and of course with this being the debut of the steel cage match in the YWC Women's Division, we should point out that the stipulations for winning: pinfall or submission inside the cage, or you can escape through the door or up over the top with both feet hitting the floor. That's the way that the title could change hands here.
Yep. Amy Winter. Hard to see, but it's the battle of the pink hair. Asuka has blue and pink, while Amy is full-on pink, so...
Oh, nice
Oh,
takedown
wow.
there by Amy Winter.
No relation... Amy Winter has no relation to the TNA star. What was her name? Something Winter over there?
I think it was just Winter.
Yeah, no relation to that superstar.
Also known in the brand that shall not be named as Katie Lee Burchill.
Oh, yeah, that's... Really?
Yep.
That now or before?
See, you have to be a walking encyclopedia. No, before.
Okay, I was going to
Katie
say.
Lee Burchill was in that brand that shall not be named before going to TNA and being Winter.
Well, I just wanted to make sure because you said Kaylee Burchill, and I knew who it was, but I didn't know if it was new or if it was the old.
No, it's the old one.
Oh,
Oh, my
Asuka.
goodness.
Wow, flying kick to the gut.
Almost looked like her knee may have caught the side of Amy Winter's head as well. And we should also point out as well, you know, we gave you the stipulations, we gave you the ways to win this matchup, but we also need to remember as well that that steel cage can be used as a weapon.
Oh, Amy, a couple of yes kicks there.
I think she might have gotten some training from Brie Bella.
Yeah, possibly. Or even Daniel Bryan.
Oh, man. Don't need training to deliver a
Oh!
knee to the face. Good Lord.
God. Asuka showing no love to the rookie.
Of course, Asuka riding Cloud 9 after defeating Ronda Rousey at Survivor Series.
Yeah, in an unbelievable way.
Yeah, she ended
Never
up beating
felt-
her with Rousey's finishing move. Oh,
Oh!
my goodness. Well, that was a miss.
So look, I told you we can't have Ernest Wright in the cage, so there he is outside.
Yeah, Ernest Wright's going to keep an eye and see. Well, we got a cover here.
There is I forgot there is pinfalls and submissions on in this type of matchup. You can win by pinfall submission or escape the cage.
I thought that's what I said.
Did you? I
Work
don't know.
with me
I
here,
thought-
Jimmy.
No. You said, well, in an environment where pinfalls and submissions don't matter.
No, I said it does matter, but I also said that you can also escape the cage and everything. You don't have to necessarily have it be just pinfall or submission.
Amy Winter trying to escape the cage, as we aforementioned, get her footing, but Asuka is going to...
Ooh!
Oh, God. Her knee right into the steel.
Oh!
Oh, my
wow.
God. Asuka doesn't care who you are.
And that top ring rope, I would say, is probably about maybe 4 or 5 feet off the canvas. You add into the fact that Amy Winter was up about maybe another 5 feet trying to climb the cage. That was a very hard fall for Amy Winter, and now...
Yeah, not only that, but Asuka just used her butt as a weapon in that flying butt to the face thing that she does. And Amy, I thought she was going to be knocked down a while, but here she comes up already.
Uh-oh, but Asuka's up at the top. Amy Winter's got to hurry.
Oh, look at this, look at this.
Trying to get Asuka back into the cage.
Punching isn't good. There's always a good chance you could fall on the other side of the cage.
Oh, she's got her legs. She's pulling her back in. Keeping her title hopes alive.
Here they go fighting. These two women fighting on top of the top rope, or
This is not
top
good.
of the top of the top.
This is not good right here.
Nope, all it's going to take is for one person to fall. That could spell the end of this match.
Both women exchanging blows at the top of the cage, and oh, Amy Winter delivering Asuka face first into the steel. Look at this, it's just a haymakers up there on the top rope.
Brawling,
Good
absolutely.
grief.
Ooh, Amy almost tripped a little bit.
Both women, their footing not so great up there on that top rope. One slip could spell disaster.
Which of these women want the championship more? That's going to be the good question.
And I'm pretty certain that Asuka is right-handed, so she's not exactly delivering these blows with her dominant hand. And oh, well, there you go, steel cage into play.
Amy now down. Can Asuka escape?
Amy
Asuka's
Winter
gotta
might
find
be
her
out.
footing.
She's not moving.
We can also barely even see her too.
Asuka up on the top. She's got to get around to the other side and then descend down the outside of the cage. Looks like she's a little bit hung up there.
Here comes Amy.
Asuka took a little too much time. Looked like her foot might have been caught in the cage up there on the top.
Oh, Asuka.
Uh-oh. Oh, kicking Amy Winter back down.
Asuka able to kick Amy back down. Now can Asuka escape the cage?
Asuka trying to get a foothold there in the chain link on the other side. She's down on the other side. Amy Winter is not moved. Asuka just has to drop down, and she does. Asuka's going to retain.
Good retain by Asuka right as Amy can do. And we can't knock on Amy with an impressive debut, even though she didn't quite get the win.
Absolutely, going toe-to-toe, taking risks with one of the best in the business. We thought maybe this might give an advantage to Amy Winter, but Asuka proving that nobody is ready for her.
Charlotte.
Well, that was in the brand that shall not be named. We don't talk about them.
Oh boy. It's time for the YWC Championship match.
And already the mind games begin.
He is the YWC champion. A persona that takes on one of its own. He is the Demon King. Finn Balor.
Also not wearing the YWC title belt, and I'm sure, Jimmy, you've got an explanation for that.
Yep, the Demon, the title belt was brought down to the ring beforehand. Finn Balor says, wearing the championship gold as the Demon isn't as terrifying as it looks. So, that little bit of mind game.
Little surprised that the champion is coming out first. We normally see, especially when he dons the Demon persona, that Finn Balor comes out second in order to try and get into the mind of his opponent. So very interesting here that he is the first one to come to the ring.
Seth Rollins. Now remember, what is it that we call Finn Balor?
The Demon King.
And what is Seth Rollins?
He is the King Slayer.
Now that's what's going to make this match even more special. Seth Rollins won an over-the-top rope battle royal to become the #1 contender for the YWC Championship. The question remains now, can he be the first person to defeat the Demon, Finn Balor?
Also bear in mind that Seth Rollins was on the losing end of the Survivor Series team when he teamed with Michael Norman and his fellow Shield brethren Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. So looking for a little bit of redemption here as well, trying to get some championship gold. These two also have some history. Let's not forget in that brand that shall not be named when they both faced each other for the championship. Seth Rollins put Finn Balor on the shelf.
Yeah, even though Finn Balor won the match. Ernest Wright, we never did discuss exactly what Ernest Wright's paychecks look like. I mean, he's the only referee we have. So, like, literally, if another referee goes down, if he goes down, then we're kind of screwed here.
Well, I have it on good authority that Ernest Wright, his paycheck actually varies with each time that he referees. Depends on how many bumps he takes. He gets a $500 insurance added into it.
Yeah, right? Finn Balor, Irish whip, goes right underneath him and misses the drop kick.
I remember one time Ernest Wright ended up getting hit in the mouth. I found out he ended up getting a $2,000 insurance policy for dental bills. When I asked him about that, he gave me a nice smile, and I couldn't stop laughing because there were no teeth.
Probably one of our more better referees, you know, Charles Robinson. He complained a lot whenever he had to take some bumps.
Yeah, that's true.
Like when he took that flying leap, backwards leap from AJ Styles that he ran into.
But then he defeated Kyle Matthews at WrestleMania and everything was forgiven.
Yeah. I mean, if you ask Kyle said, and I was talking to him last night, he said he wanted to give Charles Robinson a WrestleMania moment because, you know, he was paying for WrestleMania. So
We should also point out here that Finn Balor ended up winning the title back at Survivor Series in a ladder match against the phenomenal AJ Styles. And I mean, I think of Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, Finn Balor, I think of a lot of similar movesets.
absolutely. See what Finn Balor can do.
Well, after getting deposited out to the outside, it's been all Finn Balor.
Ernest Wright almost got taken out. Looks for the pin on Seth Rollins. Gets a 1 count. There's another thing, too. We've noticed Ernest Wright has not taken any bumps today.
I have noticed that as well. I've been surprised and maybe a little bit disappointed. Is that vindictive of me? I'm sorry.
Don't worry. We're keeping PETA we're keeping PETA happy.
Yes, exactly right. That was a nice roundhouse kick there by Seth Rollins, right under the jaw of Finn Balor. Now Balor working on Rollins in the corner.
Oh, he was. Look at this.
Ooh!
Snap suplex there.
Beautifully done.
Another hard Irish whip into the corner.
Another thing about both of these individuals as well is they both
Oh,
have...
what's this?
Oh no, are we going already for the drop kick into the corner? Oh my goodness. Oh, are we all going to see it already? Really? I was just about to say these guys could go a long time. They have a high pain threshold and high endurance level.
And Finn Balor gonna
Coup
hit
de grace! Is it over this early? One, two, and no.
Seth Rollins kicks out.
I was going to say, if he could put away Seth Rollins this early, that would be a huge statement made by Finn Balor. And now Rollins fighting back, off the ropes.
Built the world neck breaker.
And now Rollins going to go up top. What's he looking for here? Oh, the frog splash. Rollins with the cover. One, two, and a kick out at 2. So both men using their aerial offense, both getting a 2 count. Oh, there's the knee. The knee.
Knee. Is that it? Is that going to put Finn Balor away?
2. Oh my goodness, it got him.
Wow. Seth Rollins is the new YWC champion.
That knee must have caught Finn Balor flush because normally that's not a finishing maneuver for Seth Rollins. Finn Balor might be out.
Very possible. Finn Balor, our doctors, which I'm surprised we even have, are rushing to ringside right now to check on Finn Balor. Thank you guys so much for joining us here at the YWC Money in the Bank. Looking forward to seeing you tune in for YWC Brawl coming up very soon. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.